Water is a precious and scarce resource and is the lifeblood to any farming enterprise. Having access to sufficient, regular and high quality water supply is crucial to any farming business.
Good quality water is the single most important thing for us here at Kellybrook Farm. John Kelly, farming with my wife Mary and 4 children. We run 500 hectares of dryland farming with about 300 Angus breeders. We are trying to grow the business and improve our pastures and produce more beef. So to do this, we need to improve our water supply as well. Gecko CLaN responded to the ongoing need for water supply information for the farming sector as the season tipped into an El Nino. We weigh our cattle a lot, and we had found that our weights were not consistent when the water quality was dropping off. We had cattle contracted to go in June on a creek that had holes on the creek, but the water was getting fouled and their weight gain was very poor. If we did nothing, we would not be able to meet our sale contracts. The creek doesn't run like it used to. It was a permanent creek and now it's stopped for 4 or 5 months every year. So we've had to go looking for other water supplies or water sources. In the summertime, when we get those very hot days of around 40 degrees, we might get a hot week and it might also become very calm. The windmills just will not keep up the supply. We thought even 12 months ago that we needed another big dam, something like 5 megs, but before we had that dam dug, the season proved to be very dry again. We sought advice from Kerry and the Gecko CLaN to do a water budget to accurately assess our water needs.
Yeah, the easiest way to describe it is just like a household budget, which looks at income and expenditure at a household level. A water budget looks at water supply, water storage and water demand at a farm level.
By working through the pros and cons of constructing a dam versus other options like a windmill, John was able to decide on the most viable solution.
We thought it's no good digging another big dam and we may get no runoff, so then we went looking for more underground water and found that. So we have set up solar pumps on those underground streams. In that hot weather that is usually also very sunny, that's when your solar pumps will run flat out for a long period of time, all day. The sooner you get on and get some information and get some ideas on where you can go with your budget or with changing your water infrastructure, the better, because it's very expensive, and if you make the wrong decision, then you may not have a pocket full of money to go again.
On water consumption, the major consideration is stock water, which can be calculated by multiplying each animal's daily intake, in this case a dry cow at 80 litres, by the number in the herd. Multiplying by 365 will give an annual figure. In John's case, this was 5.8 megalitres over a year. Household consumption at 150 litres per person per day, and garden usage at 300 litres per square metre, and firefighting reserves allowing 45,000 litres must also be taken into account. For water supply and storage on John's water budget, he had water tanks at 46,000 litres, groundwater at 2.5 megalitres and dams at 6.5 megalitres. Water budgets reveal the nature of water issues, whether supply, storage or usage. And armed with this information, people can be better informed when it comes to making a decision on how to best tackle their water supply issues.
We'd spend $12,000 on a dam, and like last year we would have had no water in it and it would not have solved our water problem.
John admits, whilst he hasn't reached his ideal farm water supply system, he has seen significant improvements.
Shifts a lot of water. I'm amazed how much it can shift. Now we don't have any restriction on water through our house. If you go to sport, you can always come home and have a nice shower and freshen up. And also as you drive in, our garden or our lawn is, we try and keep it green, and that's just very pleasant and on the mind to come home after a hot day and it's green around the house. You've gone away, you're not worried about a fire coming and setting the place ablaze. So peace of mind is worth quite a bit.
John has also installed a wireless tank monitor that tells him how much water he has without having to climb ladders to look into tanks.
When the water's under control, you're not running around checking water, starting fire pumps and pumping water into tanks and all that. There's lots of things that you've got to keep checking. So you could be out checking a tank at night, climbing up ladders and things like that. When it's under control, there's quite a difference, and I think if you ask my doctor, he'd say that would show on the blood pressure.
Working together to share knowledge is a great way to improve farm management skills, ensure the long-term viability of your business, and make the very best use of that limited but life-giving resource, water. For more information on water budgeting, you can go to the Farm Water Solutions website at www.agriculture.vic.gov.au/farmwater.